Good day, good morning, wherever you are, or good evening. So I am Tuggernaut Collectibles, Drew. So for today, as a thank you for having 1,000 subscribers in YouTube, I will be giving away one Marvel Legends figure and a accessory with it. So without further ado, I'll bring in some of my guests for this morning. I hope everybody's okay. So I have I can just add you guys in. So I have Joel from Slide Effects and Roger from Payaso Diorama. Good morning, guys.
Morning, how are you?
Hey, there you go.
Good, thanks, guys.
So, what's been new in the world of collecting?
For me, it's just the She action figure right here at the back. So sitting on
Nice.
the Payaso Diorama throne, we have She. So this is the one that I reviewed recently. So
Mm,
I can
Little
just
to
put her
that.
on
There you go.
camera. So
there you go.
there
Yeah.
we go. That's She over there. And I'd like to say a good morning to Jono. He's here with us. And JP, good morning. We also have Chris Rodriguez. Good morning or good evening where you are. I think Chris is not in Australia, as I remember. Good morning, Cairo. Good to see you here.
Thanks for joining us, guys.
Thank you.
Let's see. We have, there you go. That's Jono. We're amateurs, so we're trying out things now. So that's JP over there saying good morning to us. And we have Chris as well. Chris says he's from the east of US. Thank you for joining us. It must be like 5 p.m. there. So we have Kyra as well. He's from south of Canberra in
Hey.
Canberra, so just nearby my place. Hi, Cairo. So, yeah, that's cool. How about you guys? What do you have recently?
You go first, Roger.
What have I literally just got? To be honest, I got the Wolverine from 97. Um, to be honest, I'm digging this figure big time. Very, very big time. From the head sculpt and from the body, I can't complain, mate. So I'm pretty pleased with that. I picked up a couple of G.I. Joe classifieds on Boxing Day, which I think Carrier's already seen a couple of them that I've pulled apart. So hopefully something comes out of it. What about you guys?
Surprise, surprise. I've got the same.
Nice. There you
Yeah.
go.
So, I hadn't actually pre ordered this one. I've had so many Wolverines in my collection, and then I saw Tuggernaut's review of it and went, oh, great.
Yeah.
Now I have to go out and buy it because it just looks like it's the perfect one, fully pinless
That's right.
Wolverine. I've got my effects on it now,
That's
the
right. Yeah.
sneak effects, which is pretty
Mm,
awesome. Happy to find out that it works really well with that one. And yeah, just pretty much the perfect Wolverine. Only thing that was possibly missing was that angry head sculpt. But other than that,
Yeah. Yeah.
sneaky little plug. Got some more
oi,
thwip effects for your
Uh,
Spider-Mans. So
let's
that's
go.
my world has been sort
so
of
how, how
filling in
do
with
how
all
do
the.
they get it from you, Joel?
You just contact me through either Facebook. If you're in Australia, everyone pretty much knows me. Or through my Slide Effects Facebook page if you're worldwide. It's just going to be hitting the US in the next week or so. So I've got tons of new effects. Actually, do you mind if I
Yeah.
show a couple of pictures now?
Let's see.
Yeah,
Let's
sure. But
see.
let's give a good morning to our mate JP
Hey.
from Canberra. Yeah.
Okay.
Wrong one? That's the one. JP, good morning.
So these are some of the
Just a few
effects I've
more will
been working
be
on.
yeah, just a few more will be professionals already, guys.
um, So really been getting into the fully art design, trying to get that comic book look into the figures. Been working really hard to try and get them so that they're nice and rigid, so that it doesn't feel flimsy when you've got them in hand.
Nice.
But then also have them bright enough that they pop fully in the display when they're in amongst all your other figures. So they're all fully plastic coated as well. And with the Thwip effects, I try to get them as transparent as possible so that you can't really see any of the plastic that's around it once it's inside a cabinet with a little bit of lighting. And yeah, working on a full range of stuff. Still got some more on the way that I haven't quite perfected to the point that I'd like to have them yet. But it gives you a bit of an idea on what I've been working on over the last year. And obviously had that massive diorama that we did for the X-Men Danger Room with New Future Customs, which has been...
who won it?
That was massive. Oh, I think
Who won
that
the
might have been
diorama? Is he
a
here?
certain person that's in the chat right now. That would have been Jono.
Hey.
So every so
Well,
often we
yeah.
get photos from him. Yeah, we get photos from him every so often with our diorama, but the amount of hours that we put into that was just incredible. It was essentially a labour of love between me and NATO over at New Future. Just what it sold for possibly wasn't the amount of blood, sweat, and tears that went into it, but yeah, we just tried to make it the best possible thing that we could do.
Because that was two things, wasn't it? It was 3D printed and what else was it?
Yeah, so we had all the 3D printed weapons, fully movable press and everything, and then he had the full Danger Room with hidden magnets, 19 mount points right throughout it. The video's up over at New Future, so check that out if you're interested. But yeah. And then for my last little thing, I got a couple more Iron Man for my collection. As you can see over on my left side, huge Iron Man fan.
That's it.
But when I saw this one get released, the Extremis Iron Man, one of my favorite storylines in the Iron Man sagas. But once this one got released, it looks so much better than the old version. The way that it's got that chunkiness about him, the old one looked a little bit thin, like it wasn't actually a man in a suit. It was just really compressed and small, but with decent articulation too, even though I just have him standing in an armor at the moment, or an armory at the moment. But yeah, love that one.
Nice.
Yep, and for that figure, we still have that figure on sale in thegranatcollectibles.com. So hope you check out our website. So I get a lot of questions. How did I get the Spider-Man early? It's because I own an online shop. It's just a small online shop. I run it by myself, and a mate from Melbourne is helping me out, Brian Diam. Shout out to him. So
shout out, Brian.
For our shop, yeah, Brian's a legend. So for our shop, we do flat rate shipping, $13 Australia wide. So any amount of order, we just ship it for $13 on a single order. Of course, it's gonna be tricky if the items comes out in different like release dates. So yeah, but if you get an order, like all will be shipped for a flat rate of $13. And we have some new pre-orders coming up as well, and of course our big sale here. So we still have we're out of Spider-Man armor MK, but we have the star of What If season 2. We have Captain Carter, Do Deadpool, and a few more. And I believe the Extremist Iron Man is still here as well. We still have a few in stock, the one that Joel just showed. So
Yeah,
guys,
surprised about
maybe
that.
let's... Yep. And some people are asking also why the small amount, like it's like a scam. That's what they told me in the comments. Is it a scam? No, it's not. It's a pre-order deposit. So what you do is you deposit like I think it's approximately 20% of the actual amount. Then once the figure is available, I'll be sending out an invoice. So this is one figure that we're coming out, and we are selling it for 90 AUD. So guys, what do you
Can't
think
wait for
about
that
this
one.
particular figure?
Love it. Love it. Wolverine's always been my favorite since I was a kid. I think to see him in casual clothes and with the articulation, Sabretooth as well, mate, I don't even know what to say. It could be a masterpiece, to be honest with you.
Yep, love the size of the new saber tooth. The one that it's
Mm.
interesting me more though, you had him on the front screen, Angel. Finally, we get to add
Oh,
him into
Angel.
the. Yeah,
That's
finally we
good
get to
there.
add him into our X-Men collection. We haven't had that
Yeah.
since the new line of Hasbro's. We've been
JP
relying on the
gave
old
me
Toy
his
Biz one.
Toy Biz Angel for free.
Oh,
Oh,
And it's really a
that's
good
ooh.
nice.
figure too. Yeah. Classic. Here you go.
But I do like how you put the full price in there as well, so it's quite easy to see if people are willing to read that. It's not that hard to
Yeah.
understand.
Yeah.
Straightforward, mate. Straightforward.
It's a bit hard to put it in photos as well. Like it's an extra work. So well, everywhere once you receive the invoice, it tells you that it's a non-refundable deposit for $11. So if you choose not to pay, I'm sorry, we'll have to keep your deposit because that's how we like determine how much we will order. Because
Mm.
I don't have a physical shop, guys. So everything I keep in my house. So
Yeah, and if
I
someone
just need to
changes their
get the
mind,
exact amount.
if someone changes their mind, you can't be left holding the bag just because of that.
That's right.
Yeah. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
a very excellent, good looking figure as well.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, by the way, just going back to the what do you call this? The giveaway. So let me share that wheel. If I can just find that wheel.
Let's spin it.
So there's over 100 people who entered. Let me just share. There's a little bit of delay though, I think. Can you guys see it?
yep, it's coming up clear.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's about 150 probably. So what I'll do as we go with the live stream, I'll just spin it, and the last one standing will win it. So there you go. Unfortunately, Mr. Poggy TV is gone. So I'll just keep on spinning it until there's one person left. Probably the
That sounds good.
last 10 people will show so that yeah. But just trying to spin this for I think it's gonna take 30 minutes for me to to finish this thing off.
That's all right.
So all right. So by the way, some rules that I did was the original promo was if you leave a comment in one of the Spider-Man retro Spider-Man what do you call this Marvel Legends. So I tried to accommodate more entries. So what I did was I added the other videos for the past month from December. So if you leave a comment in any of those videos, then you're eligible for the the promo. Unfortunately as well, I have to add everybody because I don't know whether you're subscribed to my channel. Because some people have like private subscription. So I cannot see whether you're subscribed, but I can see that you left a comment. So once you win the prize, I'll have to ask for a screenshot of your account subscribed to my channel. I do understand that some people want to keep their subscription private, but for this promo, I'll have to know whether you did subscribe to my channel.
That makes sense.
With that out of the way, let's. Who wants to go first, guys? For today, we'll showcase the work of my friends here. We have slide effects, very popular in the US as well, featured in one of Shartimus Prime's review videos. And we have the guy who keeps my video looking good with his diorama. We have Roger from Payaso Diorama. So, who guys
Thank
wants to
you.
take it first?
Joel, you can go first.
Oh, I already pretty much showed you a little bit of what I've been doing lately, so I'm happy to hand it over to you and see this massive diorama that you've got in the background, mate.
Yes, this is for one of our viewers that at the moment, Carrier, who's actually has been working with me for the last 6 to 8 months in regards to this. It is about 75% done, but as you all know, I like to start thinking about the next project, but I'll quickly just show you what I've sort of started. So I've got a 80 centimeter tall diorama which has a fire escape, windows that can move up and down if you like. That's one. I do have the main base, which is a comic book, which he wanted to have, which most of you would know. So timely comic.
That's very nice. Well
done.
done.
So it's going to be, getting there connected to each other. And I have the last piece, which is one of my favorites because I haven't used this, or I haven't done this in the previous ones, but I've actually used some of this, foam cut into pieces and make it look like concrete that's actually falling apart from the old apartment. So that's one of my features out of that one. But around with a
Using
couple of
magnets
LED.
to connect its grower.
So I've got two methods now. So I'm actually using magnets, which I used to, and I've got and now I've got a new opportunity to use Lego, which I think is a bit easier for, especially if it's just a one piece. Yeah, so Lego's actually helping me out
That's
at the moment. So I use Lego for hinges now to hold things in place because you can see that it's more of an aspect that it can actually look better with or without magnets. But I've been playing around with this, so I've got it all lit up now. So I've become an electrician halfway. So halfway there. So we'll see what happens with this.
Oh, does it light up?
Yeah, it does. So it lights up. So I'm thinking maybe I
special.
should do something with, Indiana Jones. But other than that, my future projects at the moment are, working with a couple of YouTubers that I don't think they want to disclose anything until later on. Especially for upcoming channels that they just want to show their stuff once it's there. Shout out to them. I can't say their names because I want to keep it private as well. But other than that, this year I think I want to expand a little bit more in the aspect of maybe doing backgrounds for, because I usually just do the full-on dioramas. Now I want to go into the background, especially like the way that you actually have presented your videos as well, Andrew, which is good because it actually gives me another way of seeing.
Yep, I'm
another point
using
of view.
the IKEA D-top one.
Yeah, and I know that you just use the bits and pieces and then you actually allocate them to other stuff as well. But I have actually started doing a couple of things as well. I've gone to op shops, savers, or the salvos, and sometimes they actually have cool stuff. So I've actually, about 3 months ago, I can't see it properly, but I actually got this LOL party thing, whatever you want to call it, and they actually look like shipment containers.
It's all right.
So yeah, so if we can go to the back of it, you can see what they are. LOL. So pretty much it's all painted up, and that could be for anybody as well if they're into their, getting up to no good, spray painting and then just doing their decals and stuff like that, which is good. So that's my mind at the moment. Yeah, so we're just trying to make things a bit more expandable as well to see and figure out what could be beneficial for one another, So that's the main thing at the moment is just seeing what we can reuse and see what we can get out of it, especially for those shots that we need. So yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah. What about you, Joel? What's news for you besides all
like
the
Hasbro
stuff?
made your earth friendly.
I haven't really been doing a great deal of new stuff lately. I've been building a chicken coop for the missus, so that's been taking way too much time again. I've probably been on that for about 2.5 months now. considering I'm not really a builder, that's been a lot of fun.
Did
But
you get
it's going
effect
to look
pieces as well? The chicken?
good. We're going to have some special little features in there, yes, but no, nothing like that. But probably the other one I've been doing is working out for my No Way Home portals. These ones just here, trying to get them fully lit up, but in a rechargeable way. So at the moment, we just use I think it's a 12-volt little battery that you'd put into your key fob for your cars to open them up, just your little remotes. And they last for a little while, but unfortunately they do run out, and then you've got to throw the battery away. So I'm looking at more the electrical side of things, trying to figure out how to use a rechargeable battery, but then hook it up so that you can recharge it off a USB port and then make it more sustainable. So I'm working into that, and once I can figure that out and get all the resistors and the fuses in the right place, I'll be able to expand that into future diorama pieces or little 3D pieces that I'm doing here, like this one behind me with the No Way Home portals.
Nice.
Been doing a lot of extra little jobs, just like window designs. When I saw yours, I'm like, oh, I've been making something similar to that, Roger. So that's pretty cool.
Nice.
Nice. It's pretty much ones like yourself that diorama creators are saying, hey, we need to do this into a particular size, and that's where I've been able to go into the digital space, create it for them, print it out, and send it down to them. I know you've collected a few of those little pieces, and
yes, I have.
Yes, a few other creators have done the same. So I've been working more in that sense this year rather than focusing on slide effects. But 2024, back into slide effects fully, I'm hoping.
That's good.
Got lots of new stock out. I wanted to make sure everything was smick and perfect before I started into it. And I think I'm at that point now where I can release it to the public and show everyone what we've got and have enough stock there sitting so once word gets out, I can actually fulfill the order straight away.
Yeah.
So I just need it in a few different countries at the same time, where at the moment I've only really been letting Australia know what's been happening in the slide effects world. So the rest of the world thinks I've been dead for a couple of years by the sound of
it. Oh, Lord. But I have actually...
You need to watch my channel, man. You're still alive. Very much alive.
I know.
The lockers that you made last time, have you got anything to show at the moment, or?
I haven't got any in hand. They're packed away in a box at the moment. But yeah. I've got those lockers, which fully changeable from gun lockers to school lockers. Slide out pin board so you can put your weapons in there for your weapon rack. And
that's right. If anyone needs a locker, please go to Joel, because these are really, really good. The aspect of it is very easy to change. If you wanted to customize it as well, which I did, I actually painted mine. I've got mine as well, packed away as well. I think I sent some photos to you, Joel. Which made them into look like an armory / for the GI Joes, which my GI Joes are packed away as well. But yeah, I must say it has to be one of the best 3D printers that I've actually seen that the function really works. And it's nice and easy. There's nothing to be complicated. Just flip it over, turn it around, bang. It all fits in nice and easy. So I must say thank you, Joel, for that. And
no problem at all, mate.
Yeah, because I've been wanting to do like a gym / weight room for the GI Joes. So yeah, it's sort of coming there. So thank you.
That's right. Well, Drew, why don't I send you one of those down so you can do a bit of a feature in one of your videos and keep it on the side so that you can have that ready to go whenever you need to. That way everyone who's listening today gets to see what we're talking about.
Yeah. That's a good idea. Let's just give a shout out for a minute. We have Nicholas.
Hello.
Good morning or good afternoon, wherever you are.
He's down in Melbourne.
One of the first supporters of the channel, we have the Mufu. Glad to see you here, mate. And Chris is asking, did you say Lego as a connector? I think that's
Yes,
for
yes, I did,
Roger.
Chris. Yes, I did, Chris. So yeah, they actually see if I've got anything here.
How do you connect it though? Is it glued in
So it's going to be glued in,
or embedded
but
inside?
you have yes, that's right. So if everyone can see, so I've actually made the hole and I've glued it in. So then you
Nice.
just prop it in, and then it just stays there when it's ready. So I'm working on the base at the moment, so I can't quite show you, but it does work. It's a bit stronger than your normal magnets that I use. So,
Magnet.
but yeah, it is. Yeah, so it's really really good because there's different ways. I got my inspiration from I don't know if anyone knows the YouTuber Drip Mode. Now, Drip Mode actually did a car, and he used the hinges of the Lego connectors to open and close the door. So that's where I got my inspiration from. So, the easiest ways to do is just try it out, I guess.
Oh, if it works, mate, go for it.
That's it. That's it.
So how's that wheel going? Are we down to a decent number yet?
Bear with me.
Oh, it's a lot, guys. That's what's keeping me busy at the moment. Let me just okay, share this. Okay, share it. Yeah, there you go. It's a lot. Thanks for the support, guys. Like with the Spider-Man No Way Home videos, like in less than a week, a jump of 400 subscribers. It was really like unbelievable.
That's impressive.
I have the giveaway running for like over a few years, and some of the giveaway items that I had advertised are already gone. So we have to update it a bit
See,
with something else. Because it took over a year, I think. JP is saying one by one Dio is real. What do you mean?
A 1-to-1 scale. That's the one
one
that's
to one.
almost as tall as Roger when he held it up.
Hey, are you trying to play on
Oh,
slots?
okay.
No, we're saying that you've done an impressive deal, mate. I was thinking the same thing. I wonder who this is going to, and it's obviously not going into a cabinet
One
because it
by
is
one,
way too
man.
large.
No, no, because it's meant to be for the Sentinel, I think.
Yeah, where do you
So the carrier
send
would be here, and he would tell you exactly what he wanted it for. We have done a couple of things together, um, but yeah, this one was just one that he's always wanted for the last year, and so pretty much the last 8 to 6 months, it's just been we need to sit down and think about what we're going to do with this because he's got. If anyone has any pictures of his room, he's got a lot. He's got a lot of my diodes. Um, yeah. I just can't believe sometimes when he sends photos of how realistic these figures can get sometimes. Especially with the posing, like yourself, Joel. I've told you before. I don't even know how you do it. My posing isn't the greatest. um, yeah, like you guys are just amazing. I'm just a creator. You guys just tell me what to do. I'll try and figure it out how I can do it. So, but yeah, a lot of you guys do it. JP, if you're here as well, I know that you're here. I know you like to use my diorama a little bit. So, thank you for everybody that's supporting Bayasa Dioramas. If it's
Are
not
you saying
here
that he
in the
needs a lock for
US,
himself?
I think he's got a locker.
So we'll hook you up, JP. Just give me a message afterwards and we'll sort you out.
Yeah. So, what else? Has anyone picked up anything else besides like Marvel Legends or anything like that?
I've been pretty much focused on Marvel Legends for a little while.
Mm,
Haven't really got too many more recently. Looking forward to that new Ben Riley one that's coming out soon. That's going to be
yeah,
awesome. That's in the new Spider-Man Retro Rave.
yeah.
Um,
Yep,
one of my
still
big ones
available
for a
for
long
pre-order
time.
from our website.
Oh,
Yes.
nice
Shameless
little
plugging.
plug. That's what it's all about, mate. But yeah, I've got my order win with Tuggernaut already.
That's
The
shameless,
Yep.
blob.
man.
um, the blob one this year, that was the one I'd been after for so long. I would have loved to have been able to get the old Toy Biz one, but the price
Mm.
was just extraordinary if you
Yeah,
didn't.
yeah. So what?
So what
Yeah,
was
another
that?
thing with the top 10, like you mentioned that your favorite, is it your top one for 2023, the Blob, or is there any other figures that you like from the last year?
I think probably the one that got the top spots, Green Goblin, because I grew up on the Tobey Maguire Spider Man,
Mm.
and that was when I was a teenager. It came out, solid movie, holds up even today. But then for them to re-release that outfit again in the new one, allowed them to go back and put something from my childhood into our current collection that looks beautiful, like fully pinless. The head sculpts are amazing compared to what they used to be. So it hit my top spot, and then probably Blob and then the Black Widow were
Now
two
they
and
look like
three.
the actors.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. They don't just look like sketches of an actor like it used to be, where you get a sort of a similar resemblance. Now it's actually looking like it's they're photorealistic, so it looks
Yeah.
like them off on the screen. I've got to make a plain suited body for him. I did a little bit of a kit bash with Andrew Garfield. There's Green Goblin and my Spidey sort of trying to escape him and Sandman behind me. So I've got the chem suit lab coat
Ah.
on the Andrew Garfield, which is quite nice. Not that it's focusing. There we go. But yeah, that was off the Mr. Fantastic retro carded figure.
That's right.
Managed to
Yeah.
get that. Just had to take the um, butterfly hinges out of Andrew Garfield to be able to put his arms in, but fits quite nice. It's a nice, decent fit rather than being a bit too loose or too big, which can sometimes happen when you're looking at the plastic sort of outfits. Seen a few
How
ones
how
like
do you guys
sorry.
how do you guys remove the arms? What method do you use, Joel? Is it hot water or hair dryer?
Mm.
Yep. Give him a nice warm bath, put on some soft music, get out the screwdriver and pop his arms out.
That's it.
Screwdriver.
Yeah,
Yeah.
with that one I did
That's what I did
there's some other
for
tools.
she here.
So what modification did
Ooh,
you need to do for her?
this one right here. How do you do it?
There
So
you go.
she comes with a skirt. So this skirt right here. Sorry.
Yep.
Okay.
Is that
Yep.
material or is that
So
oh
I
is it
had to
plastic?
pop off. Yeah, I had to pop off the torso. Then pull. I need to make sure that this skirt is really soft, that it can slide out. I can't slide it out from the legs because she's like a Coca-Cola bottle shape. So it's
Yep.
harder
Mm.
to pull it from underneath. It's easier if I pull it from the torso. So yeah, just
Okay.
letting you guys know that it's
Nice.
possible. You don't need to cut this thing off just to get a classic she look.
Oh, okay.
Nice. That's
That's
good.
good.
It's all those little tips where we like to share with each other,
Yeah.
just to make life a little bit easy for the next person.
Well, since you guys are talking about Kid Bash, I started something last week. I made the White Ranger into a Samurai White Ranger. Um, something that I've been wanting for a while. I got one of those. I think it's called the Bandai
Focus here
Samurai.
in Roger, just a moment.
Is it the Bandai Samurai line?
There you go. There you go.
Yep.
Yeah, there we go. So
Nice.
that's what I ended up with. It's a work in progress. I guess it's like just one of my first kid bashes that I've done, but you know, there's not much to do at the moment since the Lightning collection has is on what's the word, hiatus. Well, they're holding back at the moment with us.
Oh, is it?
I am a big fan. Yeah, so they reckon I think end of 2024 we'll
Well, that's
probably
a
get
long
something
way.
back. Yeah, so I'm not sure
So
what
they're gonna
happened
stop.
there.
Is it hasbro?
Yes, yes. So they're at a point. I think that they might be giving up on the Lightning collection, maybe renaming it. That's a rumor, but who knows? It's been. I think the last release that we got was the Omega Rangers, which I think was November that I got my package from. But and then receiving that bad news of them going on hiatus for a whole year, it's a bit tough because now I've resorted to the Joes and a little bit of Marvel Legends. So yeah, it's tough. It's tough because I'm a Power Ranger fan, so it goes back to the Sentai days, and then that happens. It kind of just it's a bit of a kick in the gut with Hasbro. I'm assuming
Yeah.
you guys have the same issue
When that
with
happens,
Marvel Legends.
does it make it rare? Like like the Lightning series becomes a rare figure and they
Um, I think
jack
it.
up the
I
prices? Is
think
that how it works?
I think the value of the of the people like JDF, David Jason Frank, as he passed away, I think almost 2 years now. The value of him has actually gone up from $40 to $80. So yeah, it's sort of just like Black Panther. It goes up with the value of them passing on. But at the moment, you just don't know what's happening with Hasbro with the Power Ranger line. So yeah,
One thing I've always looked at the Power Ranger line, not that I'm a huge fan of them. Sorry, Roger, to
no,
insult you
that's all
like
right.
that. But
That's all right.
the accessories that they came with, like those little effect pieces, that they were always great. And I'm always thinking, oh, do I buy this one just so I can get these effects just to be able to put in photos and things like that? Because they were really
Yeah,
looking good.
yeah. Look, the good thing about it, it was like soft plastic, so you can mold it to whatever you wanted to. But yeah, look, I've started to collect a little bit of the accessories of Marvel Legend and have started putting it onto the Power Ranger stuff, and I'm like, well, they could have done something with that as well,
Yeah.
Yeah,
something similar.
do the same.
Mm,
I think from just a pure collecting perspective, value for money, the Joes have got it all over everyone at the moment.
yeah, yeah.
Um, Looking forward to
Yeah,
that
especially
junkyard
in
and mutt set.
accessories.
Mm.
Yeah,
But I think the reason why they're doing that is because I think Valaverse has actually come up a long way and is giving, you know, fight for their money, I guess, if you want to say that. Because,
yeah,
yeah, the Valaverse has got actually like fully detailed guns, where sometimes I feel like Classified only have like little Nerf guns type of thing.
yeah.
So, yeah.
But yeah, that junkyard and mutt set that's coming out, I'm pretty sure that's the name of it because I'm not a huge
Hmm.
Joe fan. I got it
Yeah.
based solely on the good dog, the good puppy, the really
Yeah.
angry face, and the good dog, good boy, good boy.
That's it.
Yeah,
I'm looking forward
I
to
think he
that
has
one
an
coming
alternate
out.
head. The dog.
He does.
Yeah, he
It's
does.
so
Yeah,
good.
he does.
That was the selling point for me. I'm like, yep, I quite liked everything, like the value of the set to start off with, and a
Yeah.
generic army sort of guy for me that I could maybe put in the background and may not be as obvious that it's a Joe. But then the the puppy, oh the puppy,
Nice. Nice. Now you're gonna have that, Andrew,
You guys
aren't
are
you?
making me
On
reconsider getting one.
you're gonna have it on Tuggernaut, aren't you?
Yes, I do.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes, yes, of
So
course.
oh sorry, Gene and Jono have both gone in this one now.
whoopsie. Where are
Sorry
we
Yeah,
now?
guys, no, you're probably
I
still
was
watching and you
hoping
just saw your names disappeared.
We're getting there.
Cairo as well. Sorry, guys. So that's Canberra gone. Fortunately.
It would have been nice to see someone who's watching it live get it, but we'll keep spinning and see who does.
We just gotta
So what's
see.
gonna happen, guys, is we'll keep the names of 5 people, probably up to 10, because like what I mentioned a while ago, for some people I can't tell whether they're subscribed unless they show me.
Yeah.
Probably
Okay.
their names are here, but they're not subscribed. They're not watching the live stream. Then someone has to get the prize. So even if you
Someone who's eligible.
like end up with the last 10, yeah, yeah, it's just how YouTube works. Like
Mm,
they keep other subscriptions private. So a few more guys. A
let's go.
shout out to you, Roger, from JP.
Hey,
Thanks, JP.
thank you.
Also another JP. I'm not sure who exactly is the other JP. Is he from Australia by any chance? Sorry, guys, I'm not paying attention that much.
Yeah. There's two JPs, huh? Isn't there?
Yeah,
Yeah, there is. Yeah.
Jono usually wins every raffle, man, but that guy always wins everything. So I'm surprised that he did not win this time.
So, what are you most looking forward to in the new year for figure releases? We'll go Roger
Me?
first.
Me?
Oh, I'm
Okay.
looking forward to. Let me just share it. Oh, sure, Roger. Yeah, to give me time to fix my
No
stuff.
worries, no worries. Look, I am looking forward to that two pack
Yeah, go ahead, Roger.
of a Wolverine. I think yesterday I called I called Andrew for it. Um, yeah, that's something that I've always had in my mind that
Yes,
since a
you
kid.
did.
Yeah, that the saber tooth I think was the one that got me the most. But that Wolverine, as I think I've got like about six Wolverines up there. Um, and I just yeah, it's just an amazing way how they presented it as well. So I think that's the main one. Um, but I am looking at the new Spidey wave that's coming out pretty soon as well. That's my two things that I'm after is like the whole wave and that two pack. What about yours?
Andrew, did you
Yeah, I
have one
think
as well?
for the I'm just trying to figure out how to share it, man. It's not cooperating. Actually, this one right here. So I'm looking forward to this particular 2 pack
Oh,
featuring
yeah,
Yeah.
Lady Mandarin and Wolverine.
Wolverine.
At the moment,
I
I
think
do not have any information whether my shop will be able to acquire it. It's too early. So when Hasbro announces stuff, I don't immediately know. So it's gonna take some time for me to ask the supplier. Then the supplier needs to ask Hasbro Australia. So yeah, there is a little bit of a delay before I
Mm,
find that out. What about you,
yeah.
Joel?
Being that this year's the year of the Wolverine, it's like all these new figures that come out. It's like, and you get a free Wolverine with each of these sets. It's you get a Wolverine, you get a Wolverine. I
That's
think we're
just
going to see
a
it.
accessory, is it?
It looks like it. So you're getting a full new sculpt with these awesome new figures. Plus,
yeah.
we'll throw in this, and you can get a 2 pack. So I think we're going to see that a fair bit more this year.
Yeah.
Um, I think the one that I'm most looking forward to is being able to complete this shelf right behind me here, the No Way Home shelf. Hasn't been announced yet, but I'm pretty sure it's already in Hasbro's back pocket. That's the Electro from the No Way Home movie. Once we get that one,
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
I reckon that'll
what
complete
about the
that shelf.
lizard?
Yeah, it'd be nice to see Connors coming in as well, but I'm not sure that we'll get him. So if we
Mm,
do, I'm happy to shove him into the shelf as well. But Electro will definitely be there, being that he was one of the main villains in that movie as well, and he was involved in that full final scene.
And Hot Toys
Um,
already showcased him, so Hasbro shouldn't be far away, isn't it?
no, it wouldn't be far away at all.
Yeah.
Um, and there's been a few new rumors come out, which be interesting to see what comes of those. There's a couple in that list. I'm blanking on their names at the moment. I think Wolf Baines was one of them. And there was a few others in there that may fill out the X-Men shelf a little bit more as well, round that out.
Mm.
I'm trying to look for it though. Like, it should
You
be
trying to
in
look for it?
marvelousnews.com.
Yep.
So, but like, well, just a shout out to marvelousnews.com. It's JC who runs it, and the Outsider for posting my YouTube reviews. Thanks, guys. I appreciate the support. So thank you so much.
Should have had this list up before.
Yeah.
Well, why don't you keep spinning and I'll find that one for us. I've got the link here now.
Okay.
You got it?
Cool. And then you can present in a bit.
Yeah.
How about the Echo uh series? How did you guys find it? Should we give a spoiler free one or?
I enjoyed it. I think it's going to be everyone's cup of tea, though. There's been a lot of superhero fatigue, I guess you'd say. And being that she's a no name and we
True.
got about 37 seconds of Daredevil in it, that's all we get of a main antagonist, if you want to call him that.
Yeah.
37 seconds. You timed it.
That's right.
I did read a review afterwards that had timed it, yes. But yeah, pretty much what we saw online was most of the scene that he was in. So yeah, I just don't know that it'll hit mainstream that much. But being a Marvel fan, I quite liked it. It was nice seeing the Native American culture come into this. I really enjoyed that.
Yeah. No, well said, mate.
Well, in my opinion, I think the What If Native American character is a bit better in terms of how they showcased her.
Presented
Not sure
her.
because yeah, I
Yeah.
think the What If series season 2 was better a bit.
Yeah.
I think it
I
got
dare say we'll get her if we
reviews
get
as
to
well.
this year too.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. She has a cool power set. I think she got her power from the. Correct me if I'm not wrong. Is it the Tesseract? Like
Let's see what she
Tesseract was. Yeah, I think she got Tesseract powers so infused in her body. So
yeah.
So I've got the list of
down.
potential releases coming out next year. These are all the rumored ones, so taken with a grain of salt. So there's the reissue of the Galactus Herald Thor, but with darker colors. That was the one with the crows in it.
Yep.
Okay.
Count Nefaria. That'll be one of Doctor Strange's villains, I'm guessing. There's Kazar. So we've had the old 3-pack with Kazar in it before from the Savage Land. He's been rumored to come out. Rick Bevan over in.
What about Shanna?
It'd be nice to
Shanna
see.
and
I don't
Sabu.
think they'll give her this. That'd be awesome if they came out. I don't know that they'll do the same bikini style that they did before. Hasbro seem to lean away from that these days.
Mm.
You have to get past using a loose collector body to do that.
Yeah.
Yep. Rick Bevan over, I think in South Australia, is going to be loving this. He's been asking for it for ages. That's the comic book Eternals Icarus. So it looks like we might be getting more of the comic Eternals, which would be great for the long-term or long-time readers. Iron Man Reborn, he's on the hit list of potential releases this year. That's the one with the big wings that sort of come out off his shoulders.
Yeah.
Like Pepper Potts Endgame.
Oh, no, No, he's. I'll see if I can show you the picture if it'll show up. So that sort of
Yeah.
style. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wolfbane is one of them. Oh, that's right. The 3-pack. There's a Shield 3-pack rumor coming out with Dum Dum Duggan and Sharon
Ooh.
Carter.
I
So
like. I
I
like.
think that's probably one of the strongest rumored leaks there because they can just reuse what they've already put out there and they love doing that. So I'm sure we will
Yeah.
definitely see that one this year.
So we're down to 10 names.
Ooh, let's bring them up.
Let's go.
So we have. How do I read? So we have Chris Max presents Chris Rodriguez, JPKD 5PT. Keto's World has 2 entries because he's been a long time supporter. Same with Farpexman and everybody else that has been supporting the channel for so long. We have Rambling Rob as well, who had 2 entries, and the Figure Trap and the Inbox Collector. The Scarlet and Gray 25. So good luck, guys. Shall we?
Let's go.
The Scarlet
Ooh,
Gray. Sorry, guy.
sorry.
That was so close. Top 5 should be locked in. Marvin
Mar-
Martinez. Sorry.
Sorry.
Down to 8. Rambling Rob, who does my intro. Amazing guy. Sorry, man.
Sorry, mate. But I love your work though.
He's a voice actor, like a professional. So
Oh, really?
it's really
Wow. That's
generous of him
nice.
to like throw out a. He's done some animation voiceovers. So yeah. Sorry, JP.
Nice.
I think that's Johnny. Sorry, Johnny.
Oh,
Sorry, Kato's World. Well, he still has 1 entry left. Chris Rodriguez, a long-time supporter of the channel as well. Thanks
Sorry,
for the
Chris.
support, mate. So we're down to the
oh,
figure track, the inbox
here we
collector,
go.
Kato's World, and Chris Max presents. These 4 people supports the channel a lot. Ever since we started like less than 500 subs, they're the people that you could see throwing out comments.
That's good.
So here we go.
Here we go. Let's go.
The figure trap. Shout
Sorry.
out to this guy. Like
Sorry.
he connected me to several people in YouTube as well. Like, we helped build this community thanks to him.
So the lucky 3 here.
Chris Mac presents. Now we're down to Kato's World and the Inbox Collector.
Oof.
Yeah. Shall we?
Let's go.
Oh, okay. That's interesting. The winner is the Inbox Collector, who I used to do podcast with. Congratulations, man.
Well done.
Wow.
That was a big wheel you had to spin, mate. Well done.
Yep.
I think the figures at my back kept falling off as well while I was doing it.
No,
It was
it's all right.
insane. That was so close, guys. Thank you. Thank you. Well, we still have like a few more minutes to go before we join our family for lunch. Anything that you guys want to say or talk
Thanks
about?
for having me on, mate, and
Yeah.
appreciate being here. And thanks for always doing your best for us with getting the figures. We know you can't always get everything that Hasbro releases, like the Green Goblin figure, for instance. They just did not come into Australia, so we appreciate all your efforts trying to get whatever you can for us. It makes it a lot easier. And on a
Yeah.
personal note, thanks for making me fix up this display cabinet, which I've been ignoring for a couple of months because the heat's knocked all of them over. So put a good hour and a half into it last night to make sure they're all standing upright and weren't going to fall over again.
Yeah.
It's an awesome
Well,
collection, mate. Maybe you can show them like let me get you full screen, man. Just give them a tour, man. That's
I've
all
got
right.
my Spider Verse over to the left. Let's see
Nice.
if I can disconnect. No, the cable's not going to be long enough.
Thanks, Joe.
Um, then got my Iron Man comic, then Iron Man MCU, and right behind me I've got a little feature Iron Man one there with all my Robert Downey Jr. sort of stuff, including the Iron Man helmet. Got my X-Men display, and you probably can't see, but I've got all my little effects featured over here as well. Then my Spider-Man. It's not really the Sinister Six, but it's very close
Mm,
to all my favorite comic book Spidey villains. And then Thanos fighting all of the Avengers up the top.
nice.
Awesome collection. I wonder if it can rival Ben Mulder's action figure
Absolutely not.
paradise.
I think his Sentinels alone are probably larger than my collection.
JP, thanks.
Well, I would just want to take the opportunity as well, Andrew, to thank you for everything that you've done well, for my Facebook page, and always putting me out there as well as Joel, that's always calling me or messaging me for something, so we can actually be in contact more often that we are sometimes. I want to shout out to my family for being supportive. Um, if it's not here in Australia, it's in America or in El Salvador. So I just want to say thank you and hi. And I honestly want to just say thank you for everyone that's supporting Payaso Dioramas, even if it's not an inquiry or to a, hey, I might be thinking for something. It sort of makes me think of the long run. So I just want to say thank you to all those people that are out there that are looking for dioramas, and we can somewhat collab one day. If not, see what we can do. You know. So thank you for everything, Andrew and Joel.
All good, mate. Your dioramas and the effects make the video really stand out. Like
Thanks, man.
the
Appreciate it, man.
stop motion, which
Thanks.
I'm still trying to learn, it works well with the effects as well. So if you
Mm.
guys are After Effects, Slide Effects is your man. And I hope I pronounce it correctly, man. I
Yeah,
still
that's
don't
right.
know how to pronounce it.
That's right.
And Roger from Payaso Dioramas for your dioramas.
Thank you.
How about you, Joe? Any parting words before we go?
Um, just thanks for everything, mate, and appreciate being here today. And yeah, again, I've got quite a few of Roger's dioramas over here, and hope to get shooting soon to show them off. And I'll flick them through so he can show off on his page when they actually come out to a standard that I'm happy with. So thanks again, fellas, and appreciate being here
Thank
today.
you.
Well, thanks everybody for joining us, and thank you for helping me reach 1,000 subscribers. Like it's like amazing. I never
Mm.
thought it can happen, and it's really cool to like finally reach 1,000. I guess the next goal is to be monetized, because it doesn't mean that you get 1,000 subscriber. It doesn't mean that you're already receiving money from YouTube. So there
Mm.
is this watch hours requirement. So every time you watch my video, it helps me reach that goal closer. Then again, thanks a lot for the support, and I hope you have a great weekend, everybody. I guess
You
that's
too,
done
mate.
for us. I think we
That's it.
survived.
That's it. That's it.
Cheers, guys.
Thank
Bye.
you.
See you later.
See you later. Thanks, guys.